So as a personal trainer over the age of 40, the last thing you want to come across as in front of a new client or potential new client is being perceived as an amateur. And there are three words I hear personal trainers over the age of 40 use that make them seem like amateurs and actually turn people away. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what those three words are and what you can do instead so you come across like a real life pro that you actually are. So what are the three words that make you sound like an amateur? Block of 10. A block of 10 personal training sessions. Why does that make you sound like an amateur? Well, let's first of all put ourselves in a situation. There you are, 40-year-old personal trainer, you've got a client in front of you or potential client who's looking to lose anywhere between 20, 30, 50 pounds or more. So they already know in their mind that, it's going to take a little bit of a while. These are not silly people. They've probably tried a dozen or more different ways of losing weight. And if they have had success in the past, they know roughly how long it's taken. Let's say it's 50 pounds. They can already calculate in their minds if it's 50 pounds at £2 a week, it's going to take them at least 25 weeks. It could be quicker, granted, but they already know that figure in their head. So you offering a block of 10 straight away positions you as a more of a kickstart, sort of a short-term solution. So immediately they're thinking, well, actually, is this person for real? And it positions you as the amateur because you're not really presenting them with a solution to their big problem. The second reason it makes you look like an amateur is because you're offering a block of 10, you're not offering a transformation. A professional would actually come up with a solution to solve their problem, and a block of 10 is not going to do that. And the third thing that you're doing is you're actually training your clients to treat you like an amateur because you're training them. Every 5 weeks they know if they're seeing you twice a week, it's going to be sitting down, it's going to be a conversation, and you're going to have to somehow convince them to sign up for another block of 10 PT sessions. You don't want to be in that position. I know when I first started out, I did a little bit of that, but I quickly got out of that and I moved into a different area entirely. So let me explain how you can move into the area of being more of a professional than an amateur. The first thing you want to do is niche down. Now you may have heard me say this before. And people sometimes get worried about niching down. They actually think that if they niche down, they're going to be turning away a lot of business. Actually, what it does, it makes you more of a magnet to the right types of people. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I eventually niched down to working with busy professional women over the age of 40, looking to lose anywhere between 30 and 50 pounds. What that does is, when you start attracting people to you and they know that you're the niche expert specialist, then they are more inclined to want to work with you versus working with the block of 10 generalist personal trainer. Although that block of 10 personal trainer generalist might have a bent towards fat loss, because they're a generalist and it's blocks of 10, it's not quite the same as working with somebody like you who's an expert. So you niche down, that's number one, and you make sure the person you're working with has got a big enough problem they want to invest in to solve it. The second step is to have a step-by-step process. You want to map out the journey that your client's going to be taking from when they first start with you to getting them all the way to losing that 30, 40, 50 pounds. And the better, the clearer you can map this out, the more they're going to be buying into your solution. And if you can present this solution visually as well, not just verbally, they can hear it and they can actually take it on board and they can believe it a lot more, because there's a saying, isn't there? Seeing is believing, although that's not technically true, but in this scenario here, it will certainly work in your favor. And then the final thing is make your program a minimum of 12 weeks in duration, because look, 12 weeks is going to give you sufficient time to make a significant impact on that person's health. So again, let's say it's 50 pounds they want to lose. You could easily help them lose up to 20 or 30 pounds in that 12-week period of time. And if you do that, the likelihood is they're going to sign up with you for another 12 weeks because they've had such great results. So it's good for the client and it's good for you as well, but it's also good for you from a financial point of view as well, because 12 weeks, for the next 3 months effectively, you've got guaranteed, stable, predictable income coming in. And if you've got 5, 6, 10, a dozen or so clients that are on that same package, just think about the mindset you would have, the stability, the peace of mind you have, knowing that every month when you wake up, you're not having to go out there and chase to find new clients because you've got it set up like this. So ditch the block of 10, sound like a pro, and if you need any help at all in putting any of this stuff together, whether it's how to attract your clients, how to convert them, how to get them better results, find the link below this video and book in for a free strategy call with me where we can talk through your business and we can actually get some tangible steps put in place to help you move forward. Just find the link, click on it, and I look forward to speaking to you.